Alright, I want to introduce you to some very basic HTML tags. And the first one we need to learn is the tag that every HTML document should contain. So at the beginning of every HTML document, there should be an HTML tag. So notice in HTML, the tags start and end with those angle brackets, and inside is the name of the tag. And the convention nowadays is lowercase. So notice I have angle brackets and lowercase HTML. The other convention you need to learn is every time you open a tag, you need to have a corresponding closing tag. So if you start with HTML, you need a closing HTML tag, which is the exact same tag with a / right before the contents of the tag. I'll talk a little bit more about some other conventions as well. So we have an open and close tag. The next thing I want to show you is how in HTML tags are kind of nested. So another tag that pretty much every HTML page will need is the body tag. The body tag basically tells the browser everything within this tag is going to be displayed on the page. So basically all the content of your web page should be enclosed in the body tag. So again, that's just lowercase body, and then I have the corresponding closing tag. But that brings me to the next important point, and that is in HTML, tags are nested. So notice if you open a body tag, that should be the first thing that you close, and then if you open this first, that should be the last thing you close. So tags are kind of nested. You need an open and close for every tag you do, and they need to be closed in the order they were open. So since this was the last one that I opened, it needs to be the first one that I close down here. So I'm just going to put some text in here because I want to show you a couple other tags that deal with text. We'll go ahead and open this in a browser so we can see the results. So right now I've got my HTML that'll tell this web browser to interpret this as HTML code. I have the body, which tells the browser, okay, the stuff between the body tags, which is just some plain text, should display in the browser. And then the last thing to learn is just any plain old text you type in here will appear on the page. So since this isn't a HTML keyword, or this isn't a tag, it's just going to show up in the page exactly as we typed it. But here's the next lesson I want to show you and tag that will help. So I'll put a second line of text. I'll save this and refresh my browser. So notice it appears on the same line. So HTML, if you don't explicitly tell it to break the line, it won't do so. It just continues to interpret this as if it's the same line. So even if we hit enter in here 5 times, it's not going to make a difference because we didn't explicitly use an HTML tag to tell it to break the line somewhere between these bunch of text. So that's the next tag I want to show you. It's the BR tag, which is just going to break your line. So wherever you place it is important as well. So if I place it between this text and that text, that's where the break of the line will occur. The other thing to notice about this tag, unlike these, is you open and close it all in one tag. So there are some tags in HTML that you won't do a separate close tag. So when you do that, you just have the name of the tag, a space, then the / all inside the same angle brackets. Let's try this. So notice now it's behaving like I thought it would, because now we've told it after this line of text break the line, and then start another line of text. I want to show you one more trick with the BR tag. Or maybe I'll just show you this other tag, which is the paragraph tag. So when you're dealing with text, another way to sort of achieve a paragraph break, or what we just did, is with a different tag called a P tag. The way that works is you do wrap it around text. So I'm going to open the P tag here, and then if I want this to be sort of a separate paragraph, so to speak, I'll put a close paragraph tag here. Right, so I basically said, okay, this is one paragraph, and if I want, I could wrap P tags around this second line as well. But basically this is saying this is a separate paragraph from this one because we closed that paragraph at this point. Notice the effect is a little different than that BR tag. The BR breaks the line but doesn't create a sort of an extra space, whereas the paragraph tag does. So you can choose to use one or the other based on whether you want a little space between your stuff or not. So go back and review that on the BR tag that I talked about, but notice the paragraph tag is just lowercase p, and then the closing tag is the same with the /, and the importance is where you open it and where you close it. Everything in between will be part of one paragraph.